Good morning, everybody, and thank you for being here today. I am Captain Dennis Garrett, D-E-N-N-I-S-G-A-R-R-E-T-T. I'm the Public Information Officer with the Long Beach Fire Department. We're here today to announce the official restoration of critical fire and rescue resources that directly support emergency responses across the city of Long Beach. As of December 1st, 2025, Rescue 2, Peak Load Rescue 13, and Paramedic Assessment Unit Engine 11 are fully back in service. These resources play a vital role in our ability to respond to medical emergencies, especially during periods of high call volume. Their restoration strengthens response times, operational readiness, and public safety citywide. The restoration reflects coordination between the fire department, city leadership, labor partners, and support staff. Today's announcement is an important step in that ongoing effort. We will take all questions at the conclusion of the press conference. It's my honor to now introduce Council Member Cindy Allen.
Well, hello, good morning, and welcome. It's just a great moment for our city. Over the last year, right here in Long Beach, there have been moments when rescue units were unavailable, creating real challenges for our residents who need immediate medical care. Long Beach currently operates 9 paramedic rescue ambulances for nearly 500,000 residents. And the demand for emergency medical services just continue to grow. This reality makes it clear that we need to strengthen our capacity to respond. At City Council, we listened to the brave men and women of the Long Beach Fire Department, and they talked about their stories and their work every single day. They talked about responding call after call and about being the person that people rely on when someone calls 911. And they talked a lot about needing more resources. Rescue 2 has already shown its value. While operating just 12 hours a day, Rescue 2 assessed, treated, and transported nearly 3,000 residents. The restoration of a full-time paramedic rescue unit will expand the city's ability to respond quickly to medical emergencies. As a councilwoman and a former police officer, I take the experiences of first responders very seriously. So I work closely with the Firefighters Association, listen to the firsthand stories from firefighters and paramedics, and partnered with city leadership, partnered with City Council to restore this critical resource in a way that was impactful and also fiscally responsible. Returning Rescue 2 to full service is about making sure that when someone calls in Long Beach for help, there is a rescue that is ready to respond. It's about ensuring that our residents, businesses, and visitors have support when every single moment matters, when every single second matters and counts. This effort reflects collaboration, listening, and shared commitment to public safety. So I thank so many folks and residents who came out and advocated for this at all these budget hearings. Just thank you everyone that participated in this advocacy. I also want to thank Mayor Rex Richardson, Chief Buchanan, and the Firefighters Association, Lamont Nguyen, and everyone else who made this possible. So now it is my pleasure to introduce the councilwoman from the 5th District, Ms. Megan Kerr.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to be with you. Thank you, Councilwoman Allen. I appreciate being here this morning as we celebrate the continued advancement and investments into making our city safer, stronger, and more resilient for all who call Long Beach home. Under the leadership of our Fire Chief, Dennis Buchanan, our Long Beach Fire personnel, who are, my notes say some of the best, I will say the best in the region, and who are always ready when we need them most. Thank you to the department leadership who played a pivotal role in bringing us to this moment. We know that the expansion of Rescue 2 and also the paramedic assessment unit at Engine 11 in North Long Beach is critical to enhancing our ability to deliver advanced emergency medical care when it is most needed. It's about keeping our residents safe and giving our firefighters the tools and staffing they need to be successful. In our ever-growing city that continues to evolve, the needs of residents, and especially in times of crisis or emergency, remain a top priority and continue to change as well. I'm proud that I represent the 5th District, where the long-awaited relocation of the Basic Life Support Transport Unit to the new and improved, soon-to-be opening Fire Station 9 earlier this summer. We know that each neighborhood is unique in their needs in community. And around Rescue 9 or Engine 9, we know we have a concentration of skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and long-term needs. The additional rescue units allow for all of those services to be enhanced. So it impacts every single neighborhood, not just with the number on the side of the rigs you see behind me. We are thrilled to be here today. I want to thank Councilwoman Allen for her steadfast work, along with our Firefighters Association and fire personnel, for highlighting the needs of our residents, but especially the needs of our first responders. And I'm grateful to my colleagues and the mayor and the city for making this happen. It is now my pleasure to welcome our Vice Mayor to the podium, Vice Mayor Roberto Uranga.
Good morning. Buenos dias. What a beautiful Long Beach sunny day. And what a beautiful day to make this announcement here for the city of Long Beach and for the people of Long Beach. When we think about service, we think about the people of Long Beach. We think about 500,000 people who live here and who work here and play here. And these expanded services will provide additional coverage for them when there is an emergency. It is something that the City Council has most in mind. How can we better serve our city? Well, how about let's improve paramedic services? How about improving response times? How about improving our facilities? That is something that the City Council has to keep in mind when it comes to fire service and to our first responders. We're always thinking about how can we better improve what we got. You heard some of the stats. They're impressive. But we hope to make them even better. We hope to make it so much so that you don't think about it anymore. It's a never mind. You know that when there's an emergency, that fire will be there. You'll know that when there's another emergency, the police will be there. You just know because we're there. So I'm very proud that in the 7th District, where Rescue 13 is located, is going to be the station for special responses to other parts of the city. Because Station 13 is somewhat centralized. You can go north, you can go west, you can go east. Well, you can't go further west. Yeah, see the LA in the west. Sorry about that. But you know what I mean. And it expands the radius of the services that are available to the city. So without much more to say, because I don't want to take more of your time, it's hot out here. I want to say that we're very proud of the expansion of services that we have. And I want to say that things like this don't happen without the fire union. Mr. Nguyen, thank you for your service. Without the first responders of PD. And without, of course, leadership by Chief Buchanan. And I want to bring him up right now to say a few more words. But thank you so much for this day. Thank you, Chief Buchanan, for bringing this forward as well.
Well, good morning, everyone. Before I start, I'm sitting there and I'm burning up. I'm sweating. I'm all in black. I don't have that much hair no more. And I'm thinking half of our country's under snow. So we're extremely grateful to live in California. This is amazing. It's around 7 degrees, and here we are in the West Coast. On behalf of the Long Beach Fire Department, we want to express our gratitude to the entire city of Long Beach, but to our council members. Councilmember Allen, Kerr, Uranga, thank you so much for the support. To all the Firefighters Association, specifically President Lamont Nguyen, thank you. These resources would not happen without these council members and the FFA. With the addition of the full-time paramedic rescue ambulance and the key adjustments to staffing and deployment, we're increasing rescue availability and improving response times citywide. So, for example, January 1st of this year to January 20th, the 3 units that are behind me, they respond to a combined 750 emergencies. Think about that. In 20 days, they respond to over 750 emergency calls. All 3 units were activated December 1st of 2025, and they were implemented due to our operational challenges, but also to enhance our coverage citywide. The activation of Paramedic Rescue 2, that's a 24-hour paramedic rescue 7 days a week in the downtown area. Peak Low Rescue 13, we relocated the Peak Low unit to Westside Long Beach. That is operating 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. We converted Engine 11 to a paramedic assessment unit in North Long Beach and reassigned Basic Life Support unit to the Bixby Knolls area, which is now out of Station 16, but will be reassigned to new Station 9. So as you can see, we're moving all these additional resources throughout the city to provide the best coverage for our residents, our visitors, and our workers in the city of Long Beach. These adjustments are strategically designed to support increasing call volume, but also to enhance our services, but also the impact it has on firefighters in the city of Long Beach, the heavy workload. And that is one of the main reasons why we put these rescues into service, and also the evolving needs of our residents. When comparing data, let me give you an example. January 1st to January 20th in 2025, we were out of rescues 52 times in those 20 days last year. The same time this year, this month, from January 1st to 2020, we're out of rescues only 2 times. Think about that. We increased rescue availability on that. In addition, our response times in January 1 to January 20th of 2025 was 7 minutes and 36 seconds. This year, it's 7 minutes and 6 seconds. We reduced 30 seconds on our response times to emergency medical calls. Please join me. Give me a hand on that. That is amazing. So we'll continue the paramedic relief program. We'll continue to ensure there's consistent paramedic coverage as new positions are activated, maintaining system reliability during this expansion. This agreement strengthens our ability to protect the people of Long Beach and ensure our firefighters have the tools, the training, and the support they need to answer every call faster, more effectively, and with greater coverage than ever before. I would like to introduce now our Firefighters Association President, Lamont Nguyen. But, President, thank you so much for all the support. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, I just gave him a hug. It's hot.
Let me just start off by, wanting to acknowledge the fact that the mayor had to go through some unintended travel consequences this morning, so he did want to apologize. He did have every intention of being here today, so he just wanted to make sure everybody was reminded of that. Today represents a new era of partnership between the city of Long Beach and the firefighters that serve this great community. Our members stepped up and voted to ratify this agreement because it delivers what matters most for public safety: safer staffing levels, modernized resources, and a long-term commitment to the future of emergency response in Long Beach. For the first time, a labor agreement didn't just address compensation. It directly added resources for the community, including all of these resources that are behind us today, which will in turn, as the chief and everybody else has spoken to, reduce response times and improve service citywide. This agreement recognizes the realities our firefighters face every shift: higher call volumes, more complex medical emergencies, and a growing city that demands timely, reliable response day and night. I want to thank the mayor, who again couldn't be here today, city manager Modica, the fire chief, city council members, especially the strong work with BOC and the advocacy that went through this, for working collaboratively and listening to the needs of both our members of the FFA, but more importantly, the communities that we serve here in Long Beach. This contract was built on accountability, collaboration, shared responsibility. It moves Long Beach beyond the outdated mindset of doing less or doing more with less, and towards building modern public safety systems that keep pace with demand. The Long Beach firefighters remain committed to serving every resident, every neighborhood, and every call citywide 24/7, and have put real skin in the game to help make sure that this progress was possible. So when you call 911, you know that help is on the way without delay. Thank you.
Are there any questions? Well, thank you all very much for attending this press conference, and more importantly, thank you for your continued support. Have a good day.